Hot
Dude,
diggity dog.
dude, before I say anything, everyone in chat is stinky, okay? Enough. Enough, Alec. Hey everyone, welcome back to another Couch Cat podcast stream. This is our weekly stepping party in SimpleMMO stream. We do it Tuesday and Thursday, 7 p.m. US Eastern Standard Time. And I'm your host, Paizen, joined by fellow co-host Crazy Fi, who's constantly clicking his mouse over there.
You could hear all that jazz?
Can fucking hear every single one.
Oh, that's going to be fun. It's an
Say
ASMR
hello.
stream now.
Say hello.
Hello.
Hello. Okay, and tonight we have a special episode because we have a special guest. Some might say more special than Alec, if you can believe it.
Oof.
It
That's
is
messed up.
Alucard. He is not as famous as Yellowcard, but he's somebody, right? Alucard just got home, so he will be on shortly. And in the meantime, only 10 or so minutes when he'll be joining us. I have some things to shout out. But first, I want to go to chat. I've been watching everyone in chat, waiting for someone to be bad so I can ban them, but alas. Um so we have Hans or Han, sorry man. Was the first one
Han.
here in chat at 6:04 p.m. That's dedication. We have Fred, good to see you, man. Keeban, you're fired. We have Dark, we have Hoodie, we have Duck, we have Dark again. Okay, I'm not double reading names here. Who else we got? Okay, we just have a lot of. You guys are really excited. We have Nex. I hope that's how you say it. Nex, welcome to the stream. Yeah, we have a lot. We have a lot going on here. We have Ice, of course. Ice always here, always pissing me off. No, I'm just kidding. Welcome to the stream, Ice. We have Chul here. Welcome to the stream. I remember butchering your name last time. Of course, we have Theron. Theron, always the homie, and he's in our stepping party. So
Hell yeah.
pretty sweet. Of course, Ice is there too. He's always sniping a spot. Not fair. And we have Alec calling me stinky. And we have no cat. That's right. Kimcher's my wife. She's allergic, so we have a hypoallergenic sheepadoodle, which is a half sheepdog, half doodle. Poodle. When are the host game replaced? Well, hopefully not too soon. Again, Alucard's coming on in like 10 minutes or so. It's going to be a good time. If you have not seen the notice, there's two questions that Alucard is going to be forced to answer tonight. One, does he sound like Alec? And I guess we'll get the answer. And then two, how funny does it sound when he says his guild name? Because we all know it's Babel. So when he says it, he'll be judged.
Babel.
Babe, he was like what, Babel? That's how he typed it. So I'm very excited. I'm
Like a
excited as
sheep.
everyone else, like a sheep. Okay, so while we're waiting for Alucard to hop in, he's eating. So hopefully he's eating some mac and cheese. You know what I mean? He's eating some little mac and cheesy. So we have. I can
Oh,
do this.
snap.
We have a player showcase. We have like 6 of these lined up. But of course, we have a schedule. We're trying to be professional here for obvious reasons that you might not know yet. And we have Pratt. So if he's not using this avatar right now, apologize because this was prepped like a month ago. And his stats are probably wrong. But if you're interested, if you want to see his little mini questionnaire at the bottom, head over to our website, couchcatpod.com, go to the blog tab, and you'll see the Pratt's player showcase. So I wanted to get that out of the way. And if you're yeah, fucking Pratt. But like if you're interested, just send us a high res avatar, size
Yeah.
size picture of your avatar. We use Keeban. Keeban's probably gonna hate me saying that live. But we use ask any of your friends that has like a freaking pixel art thing, right? But
Or
give
do
us
it
a high
yourself.
do it yourself. We just want that high res avatar, and we'll send you the questionnaire. It's 4 questions, and you'll get to do your own shout outs. So you can shout out your friends, your guild, your projects, your art, whatever you do. If you're interested, DM me in game or on Discord. Because player showcases, they're free, they're fun, they're for the community. And I wanted to address another thing before Alucard gets here, because I'll definitely forget. Earlier in global chat, I was talking to Duck and Flub, who confused the stream time, even though I just gave him the answer. It was really funny. If you're interested in coming on, we have 2 stipulations, okay? One,
Just
18
two.
or older. Just 2. 18 or older, and you have to have a good mic. You cannot sound like a helicopter.
Like Twisted.
Like you cannot sound like Twisted. And Orange Man, we love you to death, but in the beginning, he had a mic that was just like insane. It was like a ghost show, okay? It was just like like but that's it. 18 and older, have a mic. Okay, third one, have manners. To an extent. So if you're interested in coming on the show, because this is a casual stream, we want the community on here. I mean, look at Alec, for example. Look at Ubi. Even though Ubi, he's elevated. He's one of our mods.
He's elevated.
Yeah, he's one of our mods, and he's one of our constant co-hosts for the coffee stream, which is lit, by the way. I hate saying lit, but it's lit. You can
It's
get on the
lit,
show.
dude.
You can come on the show. So just DM me in-game or on Discord, and we'll set it up. All right?
And if you don't like talking to Paizen, you could also DM me. Don't worry about it. You could avoid
That's
him.
bullshit. That is bullshit. That is bullshit. Who we got? We got Salami here. Salami, welcome to the stream. We have No Chan's here, probably for 5 minutes because he always has class. No Chan, I know you're just a busy boy. For those of you just joining, Alucard's on his way, so be very interesting. If you to prep for this, if you have questions, if you have questions specifically for Alucard, get them ready, and in the YouTube chat, it helps us see it. At CouchCat, I think that's what shows up, right? So at CouchCat, at CouchCat podcast, and we'll be able to see the question pop up. So prep your questions for Alucard if you have them. If you don't, I guess we know everything we need to know. So I'm here to simp for Alu, says Hoodie. Okay, Hoodie, simp confirmed. We have a simp confirmed, everyone.
Hell yeah, welcome to the simp stream.
Ask about Alu's powdered donut. Okay, all right, Salami. You can ask him. You can be the one to break the ice. Cutie said, "Oh, Cutie's here. Welcome to the stream." Dark says, "Don't worry, y'all. I am skipping dinner today, so I'll be here the whole time." Dark, go get your food, man. You have time before Alucard gets here.
You can eat while watching.
Yeah. Yeah. Alec, what's Alucard wearing right now? Better be khakis. All right. I don't know yet, but I'll be sure to ask him for you. I'm solely here to insult Alucard the second he gets on, says Ice. Ice, you're about to be public enemy number 1. I hate to tell you this, but I think more people like Alucard than Keeban. So that's saying something.
Oof.
Maybe it's not. Dead. I'm not sure.
Alec has killed me. Thanks, Alec.
No, I had to stay. Oh, and I also want to bring something to everyone's attention. Yeah, so I was a former top 5 defensive player on the leaderboard. And I can tell you, for being top 5 for about a day and a half, maybe 2 days, it's complete ass. Don't do it. Don't go full defense, all right? First, I did it to troll Ice, but I had this romanticized vision in my head where I was like, I will be the tank for the party. I will be the tank for the good when we go PvP again. And when I joined the world boss, I had like 1 billion HP.
Yeah.
Like Wednesday or Tuesday. Wednesday. I was doing like 3k damage and only like 1 hit every 10 minutes. So then I stepped with the orphanage bonus, right?
Yeah.
And I was not like 3 damage, if that. So I've confirmed that Ice Neo is weak as fuck, and everyone at defense leaderboard who's not a whale has made an awful decision. And you've heard it here first. You've heard it here first.
Fair enough.
Fred, wait, people like Keeban? I like Keeban.
He's a good man, that chicken.
Ice says, I'm already public enemy number 2 next to you, Paizen. Shit. You know, I did say something in an old chat. So I was calling Cutie out, because Cutie's like a little horn dog in global. So I was calling Cutie out in global chat to get banned. And because I called Cutie and Crim horn doggies in chat, Sin got all like, he was like, "Whoa, man!" And someone else was there too, like 2 advisors or Agid. Is that how you say his name? Agid, AJID. And I was like, "Well, you guys can't fucking ban me, so you know."
Oh,
I was
just
like,
wait. Just wait.
but
You're going to get banned.
I was like calling out. I called them horn doggies, like get them out of global chat, right? And then they got upset at me. And I was like, you guys are all fucking horn dogs, man. You're going to horn dog jail. So that happened during the day. So Sin, if you see this, just know I'll never forget. I also DM Sin, and because Krim kept calling Cutie mother, right? It was just really weird. And I'll actually show everyone. I told Sin I wouldn't, but I will.
Wow, you're just going to expose?
Because he's an advisor, so you have to, like, this has to be a thing. Everyone has to see this. He changed his name.
Oh.
Okay. So let me enhance, okay? Let's enhance on this advisor abuse.
This again?
Triangulate. Okay, so I did this to make fun of Crim because I was like, they're role playing like weirdos in global, and then I killed Sin. He died. So there's an advisor spot open. So is anyone going to apply for the next advisor spot?
Yeah.
See, he got it. We were making fun of Crim here, and then we'll never do this again. So that's the message. You can clip it if you want, No Chan.
This is the role playing server, right? I thought that's where we're
at. No.
No? Oh.
Dude, I just screwed up my page with all that scrolling. All right, so what do we got in chat here? Half the people here are from his guild. Oh shit, are they from? How do you all say? Do you all say babble differently? I feel like you all hop in like voice chat and you don't know how to, like, you haven't settled on properly saying it right.
Babble.
Dark says he likes Alu more than Keban. Han is saying bubble. Okay. Duck says you like Alu more than you like yourself, Dark. No Chance says finna be listening during math lecture. That's a good call. It's a good call. Cutie +2. I don't know what that means. Ice says Paizen, you were never a true defender. You have dex and strength awards. Ice, stop crying, dude. Fluffy says, hey everyone. Hey Fluffy, welcome to the stream. Always good to see you, man. Also, what a hot take. Dude, it was hot, huh? Self-report. Honestly deserved Paizen. What the hell, dude? Seriously? The advisors are corrupt, says Dark. Dark, the most influential SimpleMMO player in the community, says advisors are corrupt. Salami says self-snitching. Should have said horn cat, dude. I know, No Chan. That's actually pretty good. Someone tells Sin. It was Papa Ribs, not Crim. Was it? Oh yeah, Crim was just role playing with you, but I don't know. I don't get it. No, they were both fucking with you, weren't they? I feel like they were.
Just called someone else out.
Staff killer confirmed. Also, Cutie, no one was there but us, so like no one can like prove what I said otherwise. So Crim's gonna get a lot of flack for nothing. Stab Crazy Fi. Babe Eel, says Fluffy. Oh god, man. Babe Eel? Why do you do that?
Babe Eel.
Chul says everyone says Babel.
Babel.
Ba. Oh, dude, they could clip that. Why did we do that?
Who cares?
Alec, I'm not reading that. You're not trapping me, dude. You're stinky. Beyblade. I like Beyblade. How come that's not a guild name? YouTube chat is cutting off my messages. Be careful. We have a bot that moderates chat, and if it's a long message, it'll basically say you're a terrorist. The sunset is so pretty. It'll report you too. The sunset is so pretty. Dark. What time is it there? But anyway, as we're waiting for Alucard to get on here, after he's for sure eating mac and cheese. You can tell. What's everyone doing? How's everyone's day? Is this like the main point of your day? Keeban says he has chat logs, but Keeban has never used chat logs in his life, so don't be afraid. Cutie says, I just give gold and get called mommy.
Dude, SimpleMMO staff is currently dumping celestial items in the dumping ground. Heads
Are
up,
they?
everyone. Yeah, 2 items so far. Hedgehog and Clyde.
SMO staff. Is that like a real person?
Or people. I don't know. Staff.
Is it a real account? Is that like can
Yeah, it's a real
confirm that's
account. When they
okay.
do giveaways, they hand out through the account, the SimpleMMO staff account.
Oh, Nix, you got warned, brother. Ice. There it is. He does more than a bot. He'll kiss you goodnight. Front porch simple MMOing. Oh man.
Oh.
That reminds me of like front bottoms. Remember you used to listen to that band a lot?
Yeah, or there was Front Porch was that band where the dude was caught sending nudes to underage girls.
What?
So yeah, Front Porch. I'm pretty sure it was Front Porch was the name of it.
You better confirm that.
Oh man, goddamn! Front Porch Steps maybe band.
Alec needs Hedgehog apparently. Duck SimpleMMO staff is the account locked people send gold to.
Front Porch
like a...
Step is what the.
Oh,
the
I know who you're talking. Front Porch Step. Wasn't he a solo act? Like
yes, solo
acoustic?
act. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, some
and then was jerking off to little girls and was sending pics to them. Freddy's just massacring me over here. Yeah, so
you just demonetize those things.
Hey man, not me.
Dill can't be bothered to run giveaways anymore. What does Dill do these days?
Dude, who's killing me now?
Oh my god.
I'm still dead. Okay.
Goodbye, Next. He's gonna ban you.
Marry me.
Front Bottoms is cool. Yeah. All their songs sounded the same, which wasn't bad.
They recently they added 2 more people to the band. I say recently, like years ago, but it's a 4-man band now, so too.
I feel like they usually do that, right? When they like start touring a lot.
Yeah, I think they were from the touring part, and then they just added them to the band. But yeah, their shit sounded the same.
Yeah. Duck Slasher, is that the sword thing from the community event that you?
Yeah, it was in my DMs. From Ice sent me that. We had a conversation about that last stream about Slasher.
Ice says, vote for me for anti-advisor. I showcase some stuff on my profile to enhance my lead. I'm 100% going to win and make all new players suffer. All right. We're going to review. We're going to review Ice's profile again.
I'm getting bullied by advisors over here now.
All right, everyone. I didn't want to have to do him dirty like this. Okay, so we have Ice here. Let's zoom in and enhance. So we have Ice Neo, 6969. How original. So many people will have this. He's level 5,000. Okay, so not too terrible. His his motto is dodging in the desert dunes. And then he's got all these guides. He's got all these guides
They're
here.
bad. They're bad.
That literally tell you to lose the game. Okay, they tell you how to lose at the game. So you decided you want to learn about defense. Wrong. Strength. So you want to learn about strength. Wrong. Dex. So you want to learn about dexterity. Wrong. These are stats you don't want to invest into. Okay. These are not real stats. So he's misleading the community. Pratt, you gotta ban Ice. All right. These guides are fake. So he's got an award that every level 5 player gets. So that's pretty cool. He's got a lot of health here. I'll commend him on that. He's got some good health. What's his bio? Okay, so we have he's free to play. He claims free to play. We're going to have to check that. and he's got all these random things, and then he's a tank. He's a literal tank, so pretty interesting. He's in the best travel party you can probably ever be in.
Facts.
And let's see, he's got a pinned reply from Freddy, who is also stinky. So he's losing points from the people who have commented on his profile. So there's nothing he can do about that. And he's also got Keeban. He's got Keeban here. So he's lost more points. So now his profile review is at like a 2 out of 10. It's not looking good for him. It's not looking good. I don't know any of these people. How's this not pinned? How is literally the number one person on the defense leaderboard? How do you not pin? How do you not?
Wait,
pin
you
this
say
comment?
number one?
Yeah. Things change, dude. Things change really easily. So Ice, thank you for allowing us to review. We get consent to review people's profile pages. So thanks, Ice. It was a waste of my time. I'm just kidding. Does anyone else want their profile reviewed while we wait for Alu to fricking eat his mac and cheese?
Dude, it better have like ground beef in it.
Bro, he better just like Pratt's here. I was just reacting to someone saying Pratt, but Pratt's actually here.
Wait, does Pratt know that his article was released?
Pratt, do you know we just showed your showcase, your player showcase? I've even tagged you in our server. You don't respond, so I don't know. It's like leaving me on red.
Yeah. Don't blame him.
Duck says, sometimes I think to myself that I am to Pratt what Chef is to Alu. It's very interesting.
Tell me more about that relationship.
Dark wants to be Alu's number one simp. Oh.
Dark wants to be reviewed.
Keevan says Alu baited us. Dude, he for sure baited us. Funny story, though. I originally told him 7:30 because I got confused with Coffee Stream. So maybe my fault. I won't say it's my fault, but it can be interpreted that way. Yeah, we can't wait for Alu either. Actually, he's not cut. No, I'm just kidding. Wouldn't that be some shit like featuring Alu, and then he's just not here ever?
Yeah.
Hey everyone, we have Alec here. He's kind of like the substitute Alu. Apparently, they sound the same. Yeah, Keevan says, Alec, jump on mic and pretend to be Alucard. Han, that's an interesting take about Fred. Now everyone's just calling Alu a bunch of things. Ice says, my guides are the best. I had to show it to the new players. Did you, though? Did anyone ask for it? Alex says, review me, daddy. Okay. Did you ever add me in game? I don't think Alec ever added me in game. No. So I have to go and manually look. All right. Let me share my screen again. All right.
Let's do it.
Here we go. Player review number 2. We have Alec here. Some might say he is the number 1 stinkiest player in SimpleMMO. That's what I've heard on the street, confirmed by Keeban. All right, so he's a member of Elysium. Okay, so we all know Elysium has an auction house. It's not the best yet. It's growing, so you have to deduct points for not being the best because we only want the best here. He's level 18,000, almost 19,000. Not bad. He's got a really cool avatar, so you gain some points back. He's back to 9 out of 10 from 8 out of 10. Nice save there. It's modeled off his dog. Apparently, he's got a cute dog that he refuses to show us because we don't have dog in the name. So for his motto, he's got his Discord for the guild. Don't join it. You can't join. Don't click links that lead you out of the game unless it's for Couch Cat. So don't trust it. So let's see. For the showcase, we have the Elysian Aegis. So to the Elysian Plane, something. Okay, too long. No one's going to like that. Anti-simp spray. Okay, so this item is really good. So he lost 2 points. So he's like roughly 7 out of 10 because of this item that no one can read. But then he gets a point back. So he's now back to 8 out of 10 for anti-simp spray. which is going to suck because half you guys are simps for Alucard here. Interesting. So we have Divine Peach card. That's cool. I like peaches. I call my wife's butt a peach all the time, so you get some points for that. Awards, walking or running, very common. You see level 5s get it all the time, nothing new. Multitasker, level 10s get this, nothing new either. He's got a lot of health, 94,000. So he's obviously a whale. Pay to win. You can't trust him anymore. So don't, if he's got guides, don't read them. He's got a bunch of stuff. So he's got his avatar here, Asuna. Very nice. I like it. He's got this impossible thing to read again. So he's double posting something no one can read. It's like it's in Latin. Okay, so you gotta be careful with that, dude. It's a very rough design choice you've chosen. And you have another. Okay, so was this like almost like guild lore? Okay, pretty nice. Okay, so he's got kind of like this role play. Look at this. This is a Harry Potter book. This is a Harry Potter book, Alec. I can't read that. I'm sure it's good, but it's too long, dude. It's too long. Okay, you're collecting junk food. That's not healthy for you, Alec. And then I guess these are your achievements. Pretty cool, pretty gnarly. Better than ice for sure. Not in the best stepping party you could be in, so you lose some points there. And then you're a guild leader for not the best guild either. So let's see what your comments got. Okay, you got Fluffy pinned, so you earn some points back because Fluffy's cool. You have Pratt pinned, so that's pretty sweet. He stream sniped him. And you have, I can't say his name. He added me like a couple days ago, I think.
Apophis?
That's definitely not how you say it.
Apophis?
Right. So final verdict, I will say 7 out of 10, Alec. Better than ice. You still got a lot to work on. Maybe like I don't know. Maybe add some couch cat stuff to your profile. I'm just kidding. Oh man, dude, I am so behind chat. Cutie asks for a review.
Yeah, Cutie asked for a review. Dark asked for a review. The first.
Okay.
You should do Dark. I got you, Dark.
Everyone's asking for Babel Guild review. We'll wait for Alucard's here. I want to review it right in front of him. Flubba's here. Welcome to the chat, Flubba. Only if you read the lore in an outrageous accent. Rate my Coral's Edge sprite. Rate my MySpace's Keeban. No Chan. He was saying, isn't it 7:30 earlier? Yeah, dude. I confused the shit out of Alucard. Alec. Now I'm just a substitute. It's like Rick and Morty. Like, why do I exist? What's my purpose? Ice, he's coming. He's coming. Dark. Okay, hold on. All right, you look at chat because I'm like 50 things behind. All right, let's go to Dark. Wait, he's Russell now. So you've already lost points for your name. I'm sorry, man. Your role playing with your name is just too much. Okay, you have a cool avatar.
You going to put it on stream?
Yeah, I need to stop closing my screen.
Yeah,
because I'm like, okay, no one else.
Yeah,
no one else is gonna want this service. Like, it's so dumb. Like, I'm just bashing people, and then people are like, yeah, review me. All right, so we're at Russell here. 1221. Probably his bank pin. Probably want to change that. He's level 50,000, 50.6. So that's pretty formidable. He's definitely pay to win. Has an avatar that's pretty sweet. I respect it. His motto is lame and cringe. So that's like 5 points deducted. He's got an old photograph taken on the day Chef joined. Okay, very interesting, very unique. I haven't seen that before. Olympic medal. This was not stolen. Which Olympics? Can you clarify? Snow Fox. I don't know why do you have that there? And then damaged bone. We all have damaged boners at some point in our lives. So there's that. Lost some points. Look at this health, everyone. Let me enhance this. This is what a whale looks like, okay? Steer clear of him. He's going to make you cry in PvP. His bio, just your local ghost, roaming the town hall and sometimes ever winter. I like to kill people, so if I kill you and you're mad, sucks to be you, I guess. Feel free to leave a salty comment or a negative rep. I like to kill people. Maybe not the best sentence to read out loud on a stream. Goals, finish all game achievements. Interesting, so definitely a whale. 1 mil PvP kills. That's a lot of people. That's a lot of killing the same AFK quitter over and over again. Negative rep leaderboards. That's a thing. I guess No Chan would be on the top of that, right? And he's recording his highest rep before the downfall. I respect that. Travel party, the meat dungeon. Okay, sounds gross. You've lost a lot of points for that. He's in Babel. You're in Babel, Dark? Interesting. You're losing points like left and right, dude. You have Salami here. I'm not going to read that. I'll get banned. More Salami. And then Cody's son from 100 Thieves.
Bro, talk about
Dude,
flashback.
No fucking way. So in total, I would say 6 out of 10 Dark. Pretty good. And Alucard's here. Alucard, just give us a sound test when you're ready. Bottom left, there's a little mic icon where you can click and change your input output. All right, thank you, Dark. I know Cutie asked for a review, right? But we'll pause it.
Cutie, salami, mommy. They're all asking.
Review Alucard's account. Yeah, right in fucking front of them. Dreamy, hey Dreamy. That sounds like Alucard. Was that Alucard kicking the desk or something?
Oh no, that's my pitbull trying to break in.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Alec can't reconfirm. True. QT, I asked for a review first. Trust me, QT, we will review your profile, okay? We will. Tio's here. Tio, welcome to the stream. Shouldn't you be asleep, dude? You're like French. Why still have Psycho Usagi Chan Kwawi? Serp? Oh, Surprise is here because we're still hasn't. Okay. Okay. So holy shit, so many comments, dude. Alu's quiet, so have fun with that. Yeah, Alucard's quiet. So Ice, if you want to roast him, now's your chance. Kevin says not all French people are always tired. What the fuck's that say? Hey, dude, that's just what I heard, man.
The suspense is killing me.
Yeah,
will Alucard talk?
I'm talking to him right now. Let's see what he says.
Okay. Hey, Maven, it's good to see you. Good luck with your audit and training people. Well, we miss you.
Maven's here?
Yeah, just for a second.
Good to see you, Maven. When I miss a stream, I feel like I miss seeing people because I'm not like Duck. I think Duck called me out the other day in Global. Was like, "Is there a stream right now? Because you're only here when there's a stream." And I was like, Jesus, man, what the fuck? All right. While we're waiting for Alucard to figure out his mic stuff, let's go to Cutie. All right, here we go. Level 20. Okay.
Just level 20.
Sweet background. Pretty cool avatar. 8137, probably their bank pin. Cutie, and is in heaven and hell, I believe, right? So you're not in a bad guild. So you're oh my god, you're doing good on that front. Motto: if I've helped you, a plus rep would be appreciated. Oh no. Oh, you're one of those people, huh? Always asking for something in return. All right, so you lose a point for that. Heart of Trash. Very interesting. It's a special gift. Okay, so very special. You get points back. Ice Cat. So is this kind of like Ice Neo if he was a cat? And then Spooper created. Is this Midnight? Is this Pixel?
That's Pixel.
Interesting. Rest in peace. He's not dead, but rest in peace. Special Rose. Okay, so you have a lot of simps. That's what I'm getting at. So you're losing points here because this is a bad reflection on the SimpleMMO community as a whole, especially Dark. Let's move on. So we have 10 of diamonds. Okay, so pay to win and generosity. Okay, so you're a very helpful player, very good, and you have a shit ton of HP. Whale. Don't go to Japan; they'll hunt you down. I'm cutie, not a guy. Okay, so are you a guy? This is too long, dude. Cutie, okay, we're moving on. It's like high fantasy stuff here. And co-leader, you're co-leader of Heaven and Hell. Shit, cutie. I'm glad I'm in safe mode because I'd be fucking dead right now. I'd be fucking slapped. You have a Keeban pin here. Okay, very interesting. So you've gained some points back. The community might not approve of the points coming back because there's a balance with Keeban. A lot of people like him. A lot of people hate him. So you gotta be very careful who's reading your comment section. Do you have people who just sit there and read your comment section, guys? Do we have a Twitch chat? Oh shit. Psy Hexa, Alucard hype. Yeah, we're hyped for Alucard too. He's doing something with his mic. I don't know. He ate too much mac and cheese. So
struggle busting over here.
So this whole stream has been a clickbait so far.
Yeah.
All right, so cutie, I'm gonna just go with like an easy 8 out of 10.
We just have a person keep joining with a letter A on the screen, so make it look like it's Alucard, and it's not really them at all.
It's not really Alucard, it's Keeban. He's like trying to fill in for us.
Yeah.
Cutie guy confirmed by Fred. Oh man, you can't like not believe Fred.
Salami Mommy wanted a review.
Okay, Salami Mommy.
Or Mommy Salami.
Oh god, Ice is on his fucking alt in Twitch. Oh no. I mean, not his alt. It's a whole other person. It's Alan from Heaven and Hell.
Yeah.
Wait, is Alan still in Heaven and Hell? I thought he left. Pratt said he left. Yeah, there is a SimpleMMO category. No one streams it.
Oh, joined again. Throw him up.
Throw him up. Again. All right. I told him bottom left his mic settings, so we'll see. We'll see how far he goes. All right, where's Salami? I don't have to spell it all right. There.
Alan is in Babel right now.
Fuck! What a betrayal, dude. Fred, where's my payment for following? The Kevin says it's the man, the myth, the legend. Yeah. So who's wanting? Okay, Chul. Is that your in-game name? Is it Chul?
Salami Mommy?
No, Chul.
Oh, Chul. Oh.
Okay, anyway.
Yeah.
All right, what's the prediction for Salami? What are out of 10? What do you think? What are you guys thinking?
4.5.
Well, I'll say Salami Mommy starting off strong. They have a really cool background, right? They have a really cool avatar, but then you see this. You see this disgusting freaking guild tag, okay? All right. So already losing like 10 points right here. So you're negative right now. Motto. Okay, pretty funny. Pretty funny motto there. Very AOL-esque. So
all right.
On. Holy shit.
Oh, that took us some time to figure out. Apologies.
It's all good.
Welcome to the stream, Alucard. Not to be confused with the band Yellow Card. If you pretend we're all new here, Alucard, can you please introduce yourself to just as if we're all new players?
I'm the leader of Babel, number 6 guild right now, and also the 4th highest level player, about 207,000 levels. I've been playing the game since the end of June 2021, and overall, it's been a great experience being a part of this community.
Dude, can you say your guild name one more time?
Babel?
Babel. There it is.
It's correct. So everyone in your guild says it wrong. Are you going to kick them because of that?
I think it's just Kaswa. I think he just needs some disciplining.
Because he's like role playing as a cat.
Oh, for many reasons or worse, I would say yes, that's one of them.
You heard it here first. Alucard's gonna beat the shit out of Cassie. No, I'm just kidding. All right. Before we dive into this, you do not sound like Alec at all. So whoever said Alec sounds like Alucard is wrong, dude. You guys should quit the game.
I totally said last time that I don't sound like Owlick.
Yeah, but no one believes the source. You know, like you could be standing right there, and you know, people like Dark and No Chan will be like, "Oh, it sounds like Alec."
I don't know. Can't say. I've only spoken to Owlick a handful of times, but I don't know what other people are thinking when they hear the both of us.
Well, now that you're a guest, all guests have the ability to return to the stream. In the future, let's have a stream where you and Alec are on at the same time, and we can
Definitely, yeah,
we
that
can
shouldn't be a
definitely
problem.
squash this.
Definitely.
Okay, so I have one more question. Alucard, were you eating mac and cheese tonight?
No.
Oof.
What were you eating? Do you mind?
Yeah, it's so I'm actually of Indian descent. I am like my family's from India, so we were having a traditional dish. I mean, it was basically rice and lentils, and there's some kebab that my dad makes. It's a special variation from his hometown. So that's all I had for dinner tonight.
No samosas?
No samosas. Samosas are only for the guest. You don't eat them at home regularly.
No way, really?
I'm actually not kidding. The only time we're really eating samosas are when someone has come over, or if you have like, typically it's only when guests come over, because samosas aren't very healthy.
Okay, well, I love them.
I mean, if you're big into Indian food, there's so many street foods and snacks that exist that I don't think you'd ever be able to fill your palate with that.
Yeah, I love Indian food.
Well, that's good to know.
So thanks for inviting me over.
Come over anytime. I tell that to every single person in my guild. If you're in, I mean, at this point, there's nothing left to dox. If you're in the Toronto area, and you of course, give me some heads up, not like the day before, then I'll arrange to do things when you're here.
Okay.
Yeah. Couch cat vacation.
All right. Yeah, head up. We'll have a great time. Maybe not now. Winter.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's rough.
Not everyone is privy to the snow, and it's getting cold. So I would recommend. I think the best times to come up, just like East Coast states, I would say anytime from like late May to early September. Those months are typically warm.
Okay, yeah. So we'll do a live podcast from your living room, and everyone will come.
No problem.
Yeah,
you can come to my home. It's been newly renovated. You will enjoy the tiles. We just replaced all the tiles. On the
I'm a tile. Yeah, I'm a tile guy. Yeah.
All right, great. Then
all right,
you'll love it.
Stream's over, everyone. Thank you for coming. So, everyone in chat, if you have a question for Alucard, please @ CouchCat so we can see it. I saw a couple. Dark, your biggest fan, saying he was simping for you this whole time, Alec. He asked,
"You just call him Alec?"
Yes.
Yeah.
Did I call him Alec?
You just called Alucard.
Oh, I'm sorry,
Alec.
dude. I'm sorry, dude.
Right.
So, Alucard, what made you? Dude, easy. What made you want to start your guild?
So long story short, uh, there was a couple of reasons I started my own guild. One of the things was that I sort of ran out of things to do or milestones to break. And really on my bucket list of things that was left was starting my own guild and seeing it rise to a formidable level amongst the other sea of strong guilds.
Okay.
But overall, I think it's given me a reason to really be involved in the game more than ever. Before, I wasn't very active in the community, but once all of the grinding in the game sort of died down, then it all became my daily activities in the game were primarily within the community. So
Okay.
all of those things really put together, it's like, long story short, I just really needed a reason to stay in the game. Like, I don't intend on quitting, but I wanted to keep my activity level high within the game.
Yeah.
I mean, even being staff, it's just not enough.
I think with staff, it's
Mhm.
it's a lot different. I'll be honest, because you're not in a position of power, so it's a lot different. When you're in a position
Oh.
of power, you get to see a lot of things. Being a guild owner, I would say, you're aware of a lot of things more than ever, because whatever is being said to you doesn't mean it's being publicly said or announced somewhere. So you're just aware of a lot more things going on in the background, and it keeps me well involved in the game.
Okay. So it's just see, staff is good and all, but the guild is giving you renewed purpose, and you've crafted your own community, right? Like a lot of us in the community that are not staff, when we see guilds typically like yours, we view them as a celebrity guild. Like, oh, let's just see how far they go.
That that topic was definitely one of the things I'd like to touch on. So
Yeah.
Uh, definitely, there was an aspect of jealousy in the back of my mind, knowing that most staff members were guild leaders or are still leaders uh, at the present time. So that was definitely one of the driving factors to have my own guild and start that up. There were a lot of things said back and forth, but you know, I think the biggest thing is that a lot of the players in the guild, they have either come back or found a new purpose to play the game. So we really are, I know we are high levels, but end of the day, we're just old timers who've grinded out a bunch, and leveling or doing certain activities in the game is not the core reason why we have the guild and run it.
Okay. Yeah, you've brought a lot of I would say like high value players together. Within this what we would call iteration of a celebrity guild, and you've made it super freaking high up, within the top 10. So it's not like even if you were to step away, like you have like a lasting impression on the game within the guild leaderboards, which a lot of us, I mean, Alan, I know you agree.
Yeah.
That's a lot of value to a lot of people in the community who like literally the only thing they enjoy is the guild aspect of the game. So I just want to say it's amazing how far you took it. Even though half your guild members can't even say your guild name correctly,
That's all right.
it's all right. You
That's
beat
a
them later.
You would
Yeah.
forgive that fact. But I think for me, it was always have I have my own inner circle within the community. There was
Right.
lots of people I talked to throughout the game, but being part of Forest, they're a great guild. They're awesome guild. Will always be my home because that's where I primarily gain most of my levels. Their support through and through to increase milestones in different aspects of the game. It definitely shaped the player I am today. But because Forest was so private, and I'm a very big Discord user, it was sort of hard to communicate with some players in game, some players in DMs, some players in different servers. So having a community within the community, it's made it extremely easy for me, for all the people I love talking to. They're all in one place. I really don't have to venture out far
Right.
to be talking to multiple people at the same time.
Right. Which is convenient for you, and that's what people look for, their own tribe in an MMO, so to speak, right?
Exactly.
Which, good or bad, because now that you've got your guild, filled with your best buds, do you even look at global chat anymore? It's like one of those things where
I mean, I'll be honest, global chat definitely still great. It's just that I'm so wrapped up within my own guild, I'm really not popping in there as often as I used to.
Yeah.
Okay, so you heard it here first. Alucard thinks gold chat's stinky. Thank you for confirming that source. So I see some questions for you, Alucard, if you don't mind. Next is here, and he wants to know what your favorite metal is. I'm assuming within the genre and not like actual metal.
I am very certain he's asking me actual chemistry question.
Oh my god, really?
Because Nex has a very cute nickname for me. He calls me Aluminum. So I am 90% certain that's where the question is headed. I mean, in the music genre, I myself, I really don't listen to metal. That's not something.
Okay, so what's your favorite metal then?
I'll just, for Nexus' sake, I'll say Aluminum.
For his sake. Oh man. All right. Surprise, thank you for adding me with no question. Thank you. Okay, so Keeban thinks Babel would be better if they gave you cookies upon joining, to be honest. How do you feel about that? Would you want to give people cookies? Yeah.
I mean, unfortunately, within the game, we can't provide cookies, but we do provide lots of support, warm, loving environment for either who like to chill or like to grind, or a nice mixture of both. And we're not in the business of giving addresses out to send cookies. I think Kiban the mod should know this very well.
Okay.
Cutie asks, do you prefer web or mobile?
Mobile, by far.
Oh, that was quick.
Oh, really? Yeah, that was real quick.
What about with Yomu's tool?
So even without Yomu's tool, so when I started the game, it's a really funny story. For, it was, I would say June 2021, July 2021, we were still in the midst of the pandemic, but it was starting to wind down, and things were just, I wasn't as busy with work, so I was scrolling through the Play Store, and more than a couple times SimpleMMO came up. So the one day I actually decided to download it and play it, and most of my playtime has been on mobile. And then, of course, when I learned about Yomu's Hub, I transitioned there. So the only reason I'm using web app is to buy diamonds or sell diamonds. That's about it. The rest of it is mobile or Yomu's Hub.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair. Surprise, you sick fuck. Surprise is saying, Alu, can you buy me? You don't have to answer that. Don't answer that.
I'm not gonna answer that.
Don't demonetize me. Oh man. Okay, so we're definitely no Fred. Jeez, Alan, can you scroll through the chat, please? Can you look for the questions?
Sure.
So Alucard, again, thank you for being on, and it's good to hear about your guild. Would you say, because you've been playing the game for a long time, right? So
yeah,
I want to know I always love asking old players, like, what's your take on seeing some of your oldest friends in SimpleMMO like kind of just like walk away from the game? Because like you said, you said you're almost teetering, like you wouldn't exactly walk away completely, but what's your take on your friend? You've got to have some, right?
Yeah, definitely. I've seen people come and go, and
Mm-hmm.
for me, it's I I have a hard time leaving the community. Of course, the community is awesome. Without
Right.
the community, that would be a big portion of the reason why I play the game. But other than that, one of the biggest reasons is all the time I've invested here. I would like to continue to grow whatever I
Mm-hmm.
have here instead of walking away. Um, I'm typically a very social person, so it's nice that, sometimes you don't have to talk about the game, sometimes you do. But
Mm-hmm.
overall, all my time that's been invested here, I look back on it and it's sort of hard to walk away from that.
Yeah, that makes sense. You've definitely invested a lot of time, obviously,
Yeah.
with how big your guild has become, being an advisor and everything like that.
Yeah, and we've if a lot of people should know that Babel is a big guild
Mm-hmm.
who or which we partake in daily VCs in the evening. So I've
Oh, nice.
spent numerous hours in VC. So it's sort of like a routine to me. I come home, eat dinner, or do a couple things, and then
Mm-hmm.
sit down and join VC, and then we can go about our time.
Sounds
Nice.
it sounds a lot like Owlick. Very suspicious. You don't sound the same, but that doesn't mean you're not using some type of software. Like we
I
used to use in Counter Strike, the good old days. Sound like a robot. Just
maybe
me?
who knows?
Is it just me? Oh man. Okay. So do you have the next question, Alan? Have you found
Yeah.
any?
Dark wants to know what you think of Wawa,
What the heck is that?
the
All
gas
right,
station,
so
right?
Are you kidding me,
no,
dude?
no, it's
No,
not.
it's not the
So
gas station. Okay.
I mean, it is a gas station, but the actual story. So it's a very funny story. I guess
Okay.
it'd be it'd be a good laugh. So I'm sure everyone is aware of Salami, right? One of the co-leaders in Babel.
Mm-hmm.
So another player, Disdain, he once joined VC, and Salami just came home from work and joined VC. And the first things that came out of his mouth was, I'm enjoying this delicious Wawa. And then Disdain, like, he's not aware that, of course, Salami was playing a joke on him. So then Disdain proceeds to ask, what is a Wawa? And Salami proceeds to say that it's these small rodent creatures we just catch on the road, we pick him up, and we just bite into him and eat him raw. And then, of course, for a split second, Disdain did believe that, but then I joined and I was like, Disdain, the story is bogus. Just don't believe whatever he had said.
Disdain is that gullible?
Surprisingly, I think it's just because he's not aware
Mm-hmm.
of a lot of his normal traditions, and he asks, as North Americans, he asks us a lot of questions. So Salami just tends to play on those kind of questions quite often.
God, dude, I feel so bad for Disdain. That's where the his nickname Dispain comes from. He's always in pain.
Exactly. I
Yeah.
think the dis always stays, but he's always changing it. Disdain,
Yeah.
Disdain, Disdaddy. There's a multitude of names he's adding again.
All right. So I have an important question for you. It's from
All right.
Ice Neo. He's a very up and coming member of the community. Might have some respect. I'm not sure about that. But he wants to know what your thoughts are on the defense stat, and would you ever consider going full defense?
All right. So the
Yeah.
defense stat, generally, if you're grinding or if you're looking to level up, it's not a very helpful stat. The way that NPCs currently scale in the game, typically, if you can afford to and you're high level enough, I think sticking to that 5 defense, it makes killing NPCs a whole lot easier. But if you're a player committed to PvP, defense builds make it so that especially players like me who have a high amount of EP, we're not dying, or we don't have to double, take a look about who we're killing. We sort of just run through them because we have so much defense. So in the grand scheme, if you want to do PvP, run the defense build.
Mhm.
If you're going to do PvE, I don't really see the point of running a defense build.
So like Ice's existence pretty much is for nothing. Ice, you heard it here first, man. You made a big mistake. Thank you for clearing the air out, Alucard.
Yeah.
We were waiting for that. All right, I have another question for you, Alucard. And this comes from Cutie. So could be good. Cutie says, Alu, how much gold to kick Chef from Babel? Do you take bribes? Maybe he won't admit to it. Maybe he won't admit to.
I
Oh, there he
totally missed the question.
Okay.
What was the question?
Cutie wants to know how much it would cost for you to kick Chef from Babel.
I'll just say it out now. They're irreplaceable, so there's no
Oh,
value to their presence in our guild.
Oh my fuck. There you go, Cutie. Dark just got put into the ground. Why scroll through those questions? Oh man.
I got a question.
Welcome to the stream. Yeah, sure.
Do you have a hot take on SimpleMMO, or like an unpopular opinion about SimpleMMO?
What do you mean by hot take? That's a very iffy question here. You gotta expand that a little bit.
Like, do you have an opinion on SimpleMMO that like a lot of people disagree about, that you feel is right?
Could be about PvP, Battle Arena.
I think there are a couple things that definitely are controversial in the game. If we just look back in the previous update, I think that was a pretty good update for people like me who do BA at high numbers. And initially, when it was rolled out, it was still being implemented, so people see half the thing before it's finished. But overall, something like the previous update was great, making BA on phone very easy. But throughout the year, we've been combating things like inflation within the game, super hyperinflation. It really is. Items have gone up a massive amount, where most people, they aren't really able to afford nice items anymore unless you're really grinding, stepping, or some form of gold generation in the game. And I'll just say it, and this happened as when I was an advisor. I wasn't a big fan of when the MOE prices were increased from 12K to 30K overnight. So I think that's one of the biggest things. And I'm sure a lot of people have their opinions on it, both sides. But for me, I don't think that was something that should have been done overnight. Maybe increased in tiers so people know what to expect, but not all at once, because the price went more than double in just one night.
True. Yeah, that was a huge stink in the community.
Yeah, I was still an advisor then, so I remember the community server was just blowing up the morning after when everything was updated. I'm not in a lot of guild discords anymore, but back then I was. And every Discord you would hop into, everyone had something to say about that update.
Yeah, that's pretty much what comes to mind. Because we came back right when it launched, and we're like, people are mad about something.
Yeah. People were mad.
I never used the mushroom energy in my life, so.
All right, so another hot take: if you have 500 EP, up to 500 EP, you should be using 70 MOEs daily. It is cost effective. So for all you people who think they aren't good enough to use MOEs, or MOEs aren't good enough for them, MOEs, it's 70. It's basically 70 free EP, and they don't really. I mean, now they don't really cost all that much, so you should be using MOEs daily, and that's a nice little boost on top.
I couldn't imagine trying to use 500
500 EP. Yeah, I'm like, who
Yeah,
fucking has
like-
500 EP? Alucard, dude, you're a hacker, man. Get out. Stream's over.
All right, how much EP do you think I have? That's a good question.
I'm just gonna
What,
go to your
you're
profile.
just talking about 500, so like, I don't know.
Dude, you're level
738?
200k for one. All right, here we go.
All right, let's take the guesses here.
Yeah, definitely 738.
Is it even worth going over 500? I want to say I'll be safe. I'll say 500 since you mentioned that hard number.
All right, and Alan, what's your guess?
738.
All right, so my actual EP count as of right now is 1500.
Fuck,
dude, you're disgusting. Disgusting.
What
feel
the
like-
fuck?
Yeah, so 1500 EP really, the way I play the game, 1500 EP doesn't really last me all that long, unless I'm very inactive in a week, and it still takes the whole week to naturally regen. Then I see some gains, but typically I'm refilling my EP at least once, twice a day, just if I do PvP or casual BA. Of course, when I'm grinding, I'm definitely, the other day when the first boost came out, I did 10k NPCs, and in that grand respect, it definitely makes grinding like that much cheaper.
Dude,
I just like, that's a lot of pressing on your phone. Like, I can't imagine, like, you must have like super muscular thumbs or something. Like,
no, he's got like fucking
1500
carpal tunnel
EP.
already.
Yeah.
Definitely, I'm headed towards carpal tunnel. I don't disagree with that fact.
How do you go through 1500 EP so fast? Like, are you just like speeding through?
I mean,
Is it
at
your
my
levels?
level, so the benefit is at my level, I don't have any player to be afraid of, or NPC, especially for BA. I only crit. Even stepping NPCs, I only crit. I'm generally, the only time I'm using the attack button is when I'm doing PvP. But other than that, I crit everything. So the EP runs up pretty quick when you're critting everything.
Yeah, I guess that's fair. Like, I just can't wrap my head around that.
Dude, it's some
Wait,
air
so how many
monster.
do you have? How many QP do you have? How many quest points do you have?
55.
55.
I'd like to give
okay.
a shout out to Eclipse. He saved me from buying a big QP farm right like 3 days before the nerfs happened. Or I was full-heartedly intent on purchasing a QP farm.
Okay.
Dude, I'm at 49 and I want more because I'm so lazy. That's like, do I do jobs or quests? Because I love my knight. You know what I mean? I'm the only one.
I think quest is definitely. I mean, job is good if you're low level, but after a certain time, the quest.
I am
is
compared to
what
you,
gives the-
man.
if you go on my profile and check what my job is.
Okay.
What, like banker? I think that's got to be like the only thing that's beneficial to you, right?
You might be surprised.
Okay.
No,
What
he's
is it?
he's PvP.
Right.
He's warrior.
Warrior.
Yeah,
Why?
the second level in that job.
Oh, okay.
I'm just
Okay,
the second
there it
tier
is.
in that job.
He doesn't need it. He doesn't need
Yeah.
anything.
Because when I started the game, everything was just grind levels. So I never really did jobs. I never really did questing. I still run, even though I have more than enough decks, I just run knight for all the quest. It's for me, like it's really funny because I can sit there and tap away for BA, but for whatever reason, even 55 quest, it seems very boring to me. So I continually run knight for that.
Wow, that is insane. That's
1500 EP is casual. That's gonna be like the fucking thumbnail. Like, Alucard is 1500 EP and a girlfriend. No, I'm just kidding.
No. Unfortunately, I'm single right now. But
Hey, to all the folks in chat, here's your chance.
Dude, what? We are not that kind of stream, Alan. Demonetized.
It is the matchmaking stream. Of
We're
Couch Cat
raffling
Podcast.
off a kiss with Alucard for starting at $1 bill. Any day.
Yeah.
1 mil? That
No,
that
1
seems a little
bill.
low.
$1 bill, dude.
Oh, 1 bill? Yeah. I can see some profit there for
Yeah, we
one
won't-
kiss.
We won't split it, but we're hosting the raffle, so it goes. All the proceeds go to the host.
We're just pimping you out. That's all.
But I don't want to forget. But To and a couple others asked you about the auction house. So do you have how's it going essentially?
So currently, the auction house is alive, I
Dead?
guess. I mean, it's not totally dead. And surprisingly, since we opened up that art section, there's been art auctions, albeit a few nowadays, but they're still coming in and they're still coming in. We don't really have item auctions as much. I think the largest reason is because my attention has been not really diverted. I chose to put my attention on the guild. So for now, the shopping center has been neglected. But hopefully, plans are by Christmas we will be revamping everything, and by then it should be alive again like it used to.
So are you pretty much like the head honcho when it comes to the auction house? Like how much like pull does like Hugted and everyone else have, or were they just?
I mean, the auction house is also the shopping center. That's also my creation, but definitely we
Okay.
have good admins, and we had Hugted. He made the bot for us. We bothered him a lot for many nights to have a lot of things done, but he did come through and had things done. So it's not just whether it be the guild or the shopping center, the co-leaders or the admins, really without them, it doesn't run as smooth as if I was overlooking every single thing.
Okay, that's unfortunate. So would you at least recommend Elysium in the meantime?
I mean, sure. I go ahead and
Dude, you are Owlick. Okay, all right, confirmed. We have so much evidence tonight. It's unreal.
I mean, when we started the shopping center, it was not necessarily out of spite, but at that time, I'm not sure if you guys were still active at that specific time frame, but there was another competing auction house run by a player named Licious, and based on our interaction and dealings there, a lot of factors came together to open up our own auction house that would rival, and eventually, I'll just say it, topple them. So they're no longer in existence. Now, for whatever reason they're no longer in existence, it doesn't matter to me. All I know is that we successfully started a fair auction house, and it grew to a point where most people were leaving our competitors.
Damn, you were out for blood, it sounds like.
I am fairly competitive, especially if it's something that I see is impacting the community and I can make a difference. I like to stick my nose in those things. So there was a lot of things going on with the initial auction house that popped up earlier in, I believe, March or April this year. And leaving aside all of like the SMMO stuff and the staff stuff, I was definitely just concerned overall about some of their practices. So I figured maybe it's a good time to start our own and sort of have it compete with them while we're transparent about everything. Because if you've ever worked in customer service or any sort of related job, you know that transparency and service go hand in hand. It makes a big difference on what your impression is overall. So putting all those things together, we started up our own auction house, the shopping center, and it was very successful. Like, I think off the top of my head, we had moved like 100 billion, 200 billion worth of gold while it was very
Jeez.
active.
Damn.
Dude, you're like the mafia.
Yeah.
So that was hopefully things will settle down with the guild, and then I'll spend my time to revamp the shopping center. Fingers crossed. I'm hoping by Christmas it will be back to its former glory, and then I will be maintaining and managing both of them.
Would you ever just say screw it and just absorb it into Babel and just say goodbye to your partners?
No.
Like
So
real mafia style?
So very early, it's funny you talk about that, because early on I did have an idea sort of to get business churning, is that we can tie up with certain guilds and sort of offer them a discount. But some of the admins had put their input in and said that's not a good idea. We want it to be a separate entity altogether. And they presented me with the facts. It made sense. So at no point ever will Babel be absorbing the shopping center. That will exist as its own entity altogether.
Okay. I mean, I guess that's kind of like a checks and balance thing too.
Yeah, we don't. Now I'm not very keen on mixing it, especially because there's so many things going on, and whatever situations or issues that arise, they're of different severity. So in the shopping center, we've definitely come across players who have been banned for different reasons. I know the controversial casino channels where people gamble their gold, and hundreds of millions have been gambled away. But that is one of the main offender channels where we catch people and ultimately have to ban them because they don't choose to pay, or they try to alter the terms of a certain bet, things like that. So in the guild, we just have a different severity of things. And in the shopping center, because the staff was, and I guess they're still involved, most things involved staff. So it's a whole different ballgame when we were dealing with issues at the shopping center.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to mix that with your guild, because something really bad could happen. Some bleed over there.
Yeah, we try to keep it. The guild is like a home. We're very informal with each other. We aren't really looking over our shoulders or doing too many checks on everyone. But in the shopping center, we have to keep it professional, because you're dealing with people's gold, with people's items, things that they've rightfully earned or received. And we're exchanging so many items where we just need to ensure everything flows smoothly, because we want to keep our reputation. And end of the day, when I do choose to revive it to its full potential, we want people coming back.
Makes sense.
You heard it here first, Alec. Be prepared.
So I know you were saying that you're waiting for your guild to settle down. Like, what do you mean by that? Like, is something crazy going on with your guild? Or are you just really focused on climbing the ladder with them, or what?
It definitely is just climbing with the guild, making sure it my ultimate dream. Of course, in my wildest dreams, I never would have imagined we'd get this far. Considering when we started the guild, it was sort of a joke. I mean, we started it and we weren't really sure of how serious we were about to get. Everything was sort of up in the air. But when I came back from vacation, so I started the guild, I went on vacation, came back, and in that time period, the sand sort of settled, and we had clear goals on where we wanted the guild to end up. So for now, following the same path, I'm just climbing with the guild, making sure everyone in my guild is well taken care of, because I want everyone to feel welcome. Like, you shouldn't be singled out for whatever reason, and it's just a nice place to come hang out, even if you're not part of the guild.
Do you have an end goal, or I mean, are you just like all you're thinking about is just sustaining the guild and the environment you've created with it? Like, do you want to be like, say, what Dan says in chat, number 2? Like, do you have lofty ideals?
So definitely, rank number 2 is our clear goal right now.
Okay.
Like, that's our immediate goal. We will be climbing to rank number 2.
Oh my god, you have to go up to like Death Star level? Holy shit, dude.
Yeah, so I mean, we can go on about that, but long story short, being realistic, I know we're not really touching Forest GXP anytime soon. That's fair, but I know definitely the way we are progressively and rapidly climbing, we should be able to comfortably hit rank number 2. I reckon, in the next 3 or 4 months, max to max.
Interesting. Well, we'll be tracking you. We'll be watching.
You're welcome. We already. I'm not gonna bad talk. I mean, I guess one of our immediate goals is that I think it's funny that if we get to hit 100 million GXP as the 5th guild before Yi, so that
who's been there like forever, right? Like, they've been a staple.
They've been teetering on that edge to cross 100 million, but we're just so active right now that I would love, if that happened, that's awesome. If not, then it didn't happen. But in the short sight, we're looking to hit 100 million GXP before Yi does, and that would be a big morale booster overall for everyone in the guild.
Yeah. So do you guys have like activity rules, like, be on the game for like 12 hours a day, do 10,000 steps a day, or like,
surprisingly, we don't really. We do have a minimum activity rule that 20 levels a week. If that's what you can muster, that's acceptable. But for the most part, people in the guild, they're motivating each other to grind more, go to new milestones, get to higher levels. So as the leader and the co-leaders and the officers, we're not really going out of our way to push people to keep playing the game. Everyone, it's great that everyone makes their own time to play the game, however many minutes or hours they can do daily. And overall, what I keep reiterating to everyone is that definitely hit your personal milestones, but remember, as you play the game, you're helping the guild grow too. So everything is proportional. You play the game X amount of hours, the guild will grow a Y amount based on your prior actions.
Right.
But
do you tax your members?
No, we don't.
Suspicious. I don't know, man.
I mean, you might have to join my guild to get the full experience. That's the only way to know.
Oh god. Investigative reporter on the scene within Babel. Everyone keeps saying Babel, and I'm very confused to be here. And Alucard just taxed me for 300 mil.
Yeah, that's awesome tax. No, we don't tax anyone. I, for the time being, I quite literally financially look after the guild all by myself. But if I see a dedicated player, albeit even if they're low level, I don't hesitate to help them, whether it be a gear loan, diamond loan, gold loan, whatever it may be. We work it out and ensure that both parties are happy.
So you're a loan shark? We need a new loan shark because, well, everyone here who's close to him knows, Rip's gone. which is unfortunate.
I am
And
not a loan
he-
shark by any
He
means.
started out as a loan shark and became a broker of sorts. But
I'm definitely not a loan shark. Don't listen to.
Alucard's a
listen to
loan
these
shark.
guys.
Confirmed.
No, I'm not a loan shark. I'm
What is staff doing these days?
He broke my knee.
genuinely. I
Look,
think.
you can't. Dark doesn't lie, dude. Look what he said. He's a loan shark.
Why do you think Alu collects 100k players? All right. Yeah.
Yeah, let's get. Yeah, well, how
Yeah.
come you have such a bunch of freaking whales in your guild?
I mean,
What do you have on them, dude? Do you blackmail them?
Definitely not. And you're welcome to take everyone's testimony one by one if you don't believe me. But I think that whoever, especially the original founders or original players of the guild, or players who've made a big splash in the guild, definitely we've boosted it, we've boosted them so they climb higher and higher. We give out multiple weapon item loans, we give out gold loans, diamonds. I do free sponsorships that here, have these diamonds, increase your EP, refill, have this gold, do something in the game. I keep telling everybody that luckily I can financially support my spending habits in the game. So, it's nice to spread the joy. Why not? I'm not looking for a return, but if everyone enjoys the game with me, that makes me the happiest.
Damn, that's kind of you, man.
Yeah, you're like Pratt on crack, because Pratt's always like, freaking love the community, dude. Freaking love everyone. So, I'm here to make it better.
I've been asked the same question about why you do or why you give so much gold or diamonds away, and I give the same response. It really is that it comes down to I am financially capable of playing this game however I feel, and for a little bit more I can make someone's day better in the game. No one really knows. Everyone is a profile in the game, but there are real people behind every single profile, and no one really knows what's going on.
Yeah.
Giving away 10, 20, 100 million, I don't have anything to lose from it per se, but it might help someone greatly within the game, might make their day better. You don't know. So I sort of look at it like that aspect, not like, oh, I gave you 100 million, I better get back 125 million, because investment and interest, that's how it all works. But no, everyone, if you have a chance, just enjoy the game. Like, don't get caught up in all of it. Just enjoy the game, play the game as you please. That's what it's all about, really.
Yep. Enjoy the game. Be a loan shark. Just try all these different options that you have.
Definitely.
Tax your guild members.
Yeah, tax your guild members. Loan shark? No, my goodness. I don't think I've ever come across a loan shark in this game. Not yet.
Well.
Maybe the day will come when there will be actual loan sharks in this game. Who knows?
Yeah, that would be wild.
Tio says it's too late for me to enjoy the game. I'm stuck here forever.
Definitely, I think of it like the game and the community has treated me well overall. So, it's nice to give back. That's all it really is.
Yeah, you're like the Santa in the game that's not. I mean, you PvP everyone, but you're not the one that's like crushing souls out there. You're giving hope to players too.
I don't.
Rest in peace, Santa.
I don't like to. Sure, farming some salt is fun, but when I'm doing PvP, it's typically with the sole goal in mind that I'm, giving my guild GXP. You would be surprised, I don't really look at anything when I'm doing PvP. I'm just running through them. You get salt here and there. Days when I'm very continuous and doing thousands of kills, then the salt is more. But typically, no one is really messaging me about anything. And it's surprising because I see my own guild mates who do less PvP and maybe inconsistently as well, and they farm way more salt than I've ever done in my whole time I've been in SMMO. So yeah, but that's all it is really. It's been a wild ride being part of this community. I never would have thought. It's about to be a year and a half since I've been in this game, and looking back now, I never thought this is what the game would become for me. I'm not one of those. You'd be surprised. I'm not one of those people who dwells well into other game communities. SMMO is probably my first actual game community where I'm actively taking part in things. But other than that, yes, I exist in other communities. I just really don't talk to anyone.
Yeah, I think that's like, you know, the main theme from everyone that we talk to is the community and how amazing it's been and how much joy it is to interact with the community with this game.
It's the people that make the game good. Of course, you know, without setting off alarms, Mike does his part to keep the game good. But for the most part, you know, if we go along with the SimpleMMO theme, it definitely makes it that if you're missing out on the social aspect, I firmly believe you'll
quit.
Yeah, really. You will, because if you don't have people to talk to or people to do things with or someone to grind alongside you, I find it extremely difficult to play this game.
Yeah.
There's only so much you can do by yourself and not talk to anybody.
Yeah,
it's fair.
And it's kind of a good point to end on. The way you talked about pretty much your time in the game and
definitely
what it means to you. But yeah, I'll just read this real quick from Tio before we move on. Before we do, give you a chance to do some shout outs. I mean, you've already pretty much done it, but we'll give you a chance. I mean, everyone's worth it. So Tio says, same Alu, first game I really got involved with the community. I've never experienced this with another community. Yeah. You've never experienced being corrupt staff anywhere else, Tio. Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
I'm just kidding. I'm just fucking kidding. Tio's good people.
I think everyone in the game is relatively good. It just depends on your interaction level with them, on how far you get to know them.
Yeah, that could be a stretch, but for sure. Ice. No, just kidding. So before we close out the stream tonight, Alucard, is there? You've already said pretty much some deep shit already, but like, is there any parting words you'd like to tell the stream? Is there any shout outs that you'd like to give out before we close this thing down?
Yeah, a couple things. If you're looking to join a guild,
you motherfucker,
my guild.
End the stream.
No, but of course, if on a more serious note, if you're looking for a new active guild, that's us. Come check us out. Join our server. We have a lot of people in the server who are not part of our guild, but we have fun with everybody. Other than that, I think some shout outs. I'll definitely give a couple shout outs to Kaswa, Nex, Chul, Salami, Toast, Blackout. There was definitely the co-leaders and some of the officers in the guild, but I think without them, the guild would not have nearly flourished to what it is today. Everyone has put in their own work, taken time out of their day. We had an interesting conversation come up that being a guild owner is almost like a second job. And I don't think of it as a second job, but definitely when you're involved in the leader position or the leader role in the game, you're taking a time out of your day to handle things aside from just playing the game. So I'd like to give a big shout out to the co-leaders and the officers who run the guild as smoothly as is. Some days I'm not around because I'm busy, but I don't have to worry. everyone looks out for everything. So we're all good on that front. And other than that, I'd like to thank you guys for having me on the stream. It was a nice chat. And I think we're good to go.
All right. Well, thank you.
Yep.
Thank you for coming on. You don't have to thank Crazyfy. It's okay. Me and
Whoa,
me,
whoa, whoa!
but,
They come for me, please.
you can thank me for saying the wrong time. So
Yeah, I do. I will thank you because Toast brought it up to the stream start at 7. I'm like, I'm
Yeah.
fairly certain I was told 7:30.
Bro, I never
And
said that, man. I never.
I was literally going back in our DMs. I'm like, I'm sure he said 7:30. I'm sure that's what he
I
said.
did. I so did, dude. I fucked you up. So I was
And
like,
then I saw the 7:30. I'm like, phew, I'm safe. That's what's been said. That's what
Yeah.
will happen.
yeah, I was telling Crazyfy. I was like, I was thinking of the coffee stream, and I scrolled up our DM, and I was like, I fucking said 7:30. But we'll be sure to let other people know down in the description. So, but I mean, it was a pretty funny stream until you got here, and then it got all like happy go lucky, fucking inspirational.
Yeah.
So thanks, Alucard. But
Thank you so much for having me
yeah,
on.
of course, and we hope to see you on again, and maybe with more friends like Alec and Ubi
Yeah,
or something.
definitely. If we can have something with some other people, let me know. I'll make some time. All right.
Yeah. Awesome, dude.
All right then. Okay.
right.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks for stopping
All
by,
right.
man.
No problem. All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. All right, everyone. That was Alucard. Again, not to be confused with Yellowcard, the guild leader of Babel, and also SimpleMMO staff. So he'll ban you. But he's a good dude. So that was a fun stream. Thank you to everyone for their questions. You guys are fucking nuts. Is that? I keep hearing like. Do you hear? Were you hearing that? Like I hear like crunchy chips. I don't know. I'm losing it, dude. But that was a great stream. Of course, we'll have him on again in the future. But yeah, before we leave, thanks to everyone in the chat for being here. Thank you for supporting Alucard. I know a lot of you are guild members, so that's really cool to see. And thank you to all the regulars. I mean, it's good. It's a good feeling to recognize almost everyone in chat. So really sweet. Crazyfy, do you have any parting words before we shut this thing down?
No, it was a good stream. I enjoyed it.
Okay, hold on, Fred. Was no one else hearing the it would sound like chips or like something, right? Was it just me? It was like scratching almost near the end for Ali. Was it? No one else heard that? Okay, whatever.
Surprise's question.
Yeah.
Tuesdays and Thursdays, 7 p.m. EST time is when we do streams, and of course, Paizen does his one-off coffee streams whenever he can in the mornings.
Yes. So Crazyfy doesn't even fucking know our own schedule here, but the next coffee stream is Saturday morning, 07:30 US East. So I almost said something different, but like 07:30 in the morning, US
7:30
East.
in the morning.
Yeah.
7:30 a.m.
And go figure, it's the morning, at least for me, it's the morning of the Halloween stream. Ubi will be there. Ubi is a constant co-host, and we're going to be discussing the stream, or we're going to be discussing the Halloween event and what's going on. But yeah, that's the next immediate stream, and like Crazyfy said, Tuesday, Thursday, 7 p.m. at night, US Eastern Standard Time. Join the Discord for more information, or pay attention to get the media role in the SimpleMMO official Discord. And then very soon there will be another way to track us, but we can't say anything yet. But it is like right around the corner. We've been hiding this thing. Well, not hiding this thing. We've been like teasing this thing for like a month now.
Yeah, it's exciting.
It's going to be exciting. We hope it's going to be exciting.
Yeah.
Because we like talk it up, and then it's just like a little widget or something. But like things are in the works. But yeah, that's the stream. Again, thank you for everyone for being here. Thank you to everyone who's going to watch this in a different time zone and support us in Alucard. Like the video. Believe it or not, liking our video helps get more visibility. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, because we post all of our streams here and all of our SimpleMMO related videos. And of course, go to couchcatpod.com for more SimpleMMO content. It's wild. It's a wild ride so far. But
Sure is.
peace out, everyone. We'll see you next time.
See ya.